Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's me, Gorgeous Gold. I want to just start by saying thank you so much to everybody that supported me, and I apologize for you guys, or to you guys, that I haven't been coming on. I just have been feeling a little under the weather, kind of going through ascensions, and if you guys have been seeing the 2-minute tarots or the message to Divine Feminine, you can kind of tell that I wasn't feeling up to my standards to myself. So anyways, that being said, I'm back, ready to get this started. I want to just take a second to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone that is tuning into this video. Fill that bubble with bright white light, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. This is going to be for my earth signs. That is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Please make sure you guys are liking these videos and commenting, sharing. I appreciate all of the support that I get. Let's jump right in. Okay. Message for earth signs this week. First card to come out is the Page of Pentacles. Earth signs. The 9 of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. The 8 of Cups. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards, please. Wow. The Knight of Wands. Last card. I'm not going to take that because it almost dropped. Just one more card. Wow. The Magician. I don't think I've ever gotten the Magician since I've gotten this deck, so this is nice. This is going to be a powerful reading. And at the bottom is the 9 of Wands, and look at how strong he is. Okay. Earth signs. Starting off, we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you're heading in a new direction, and you're moving differently. There's a lot of different opportunities being presented to you at this time, and I feel like maybe they are not external opportunities such as jobs or stuff like that. I feel like there's spiritual opportunities being presented to you at this time. And with the Pentacle coming forward, I don't know why I'm reading that, but just with this Pentacle coming forward, I feel like they're golden opportunities. Like, you're receiving a lot of knowledge and a lot of downloads and a lot of clarity that maybe you've had a lot of questions on this week, and it's allowing you to refocus and re-examine your life and re-examine the ways that you've been showing up and recommit to a new journey and to a new idea. I feel like you're taking steps this week. You're going to be taking small but still baby steps towards either incorporating a new spiritual practice within your life, or creating a spiritual practice in your life. And for those that this is not resonating to something spiritual, then this is just saying that you are creating some kind of new structure within your life. You're building something new, slowly but surely. You're changing things, and you're changing from your core. So this isn't a small change. The things that you are working towards will be very fruitful this week. I feel like you have a lot of different things and opportunities being presented to you, and overall the week ends up being such a transformational and beautiful week, filled with glory and just, I feel, gratitude, not only from you but from others in your life. You're starting to see situations that have happened, and you're like, wow, I'm sad for this, but I'm grateful for that. Like, that's what I hear you saying. Like, I hate that happened this way, but I'm grateful that, I gained this from it. So you're really looking at the glass being half full instead of half empty this week. You're just stepping into a new sense of life. And I feel like even the things you're working towards are changing. You're changing, you're shifting, your vision is shifting, and the way that you're moving in the world, the way that you're moving in relationships, the way that you're moving with yourself is shifting. If you have children, the way that you are handling them is shifting. You're just more grateful. I feel like I just see a lot of gratitude surrounding you. With the 8 of Cups in this deck, normally the 8 of Cups shows the guy walking away. This one is like a team meeting, and he's telling them, like, standing up and speaking. So I feel like this week you're going to be standing up, speaking and honoring your truth. Regardless of if you're saying something to yourself in the mirror, like affirmations, like, I have this, I'm going to be moving forward. Or if you're standing up and speaking your truth in your relationships and showing up not only for yourself, but for others. Saying that, look, this is the direction that I'm seeing us going in, and this is the direction I think we should be aligning with. I just feel like you're standing up and leading this week, just knowing what it is that you want and throwing yourself full throttle into the situation so that you can handle whatever it is that's coming your way and whatever it is that's going in others' ways. You're standing up so that you can allow others to heal and so that you can allow others to stand up. And that is why this golden opportunity was presented to you, so that you can move forward and have the fruitfulness that you needed, and so that you could help others move forward and have the fruitfulness that they've needed. So this week is overall very powerful. I just feel so many shifts, so many changes taking place in your life so that you're able to help others ground and make changes in their lives. You're emerging. I really, really, really love this Knight of Wands. I do. It is emerging through spiritual awakening. That is the only way that I can read this. That's the only way I can see it. A snake. I said a snake. Sorry, guys. This is my third reading tonight. I'm kind of like, yeah. Anyways, a snake sheds its skin. And it has this new shiny like sense to it. And I think I've said this before. I'm not sure if it was in this video or not. But either way, you're shedding. And in this sense, it's not even shedding. You're literally just coming out of the snake. Like you're just emerging as a new being. And that's because whatever is being shown to you, you now realize that you are a spiritual being incarnated into a human body having a human experience. You are not anything of this earth. Yes, you are made from the earth, but you are not the things, the situations that happen in this planet. They're not what make you. You're realizing that what makes you lies within, and it's how you choose to see your life and react in your life and show up in your life that situations are altered or changed or are presented. Once you change your mindset, things will work in your favor. The universe always matches your frequency and your energy. And I see that you're just starting to realize that this week and become more conscious of what it is that you're putting out into the world and transforming yourself. We end the week with the Magician, Earth Signs. You end the week with the Magician. So that means that within a week, you undergo such a spiritual shift and awakening that you now have the tools to manifest or to begin to manifest a new beginning, to begin to manifest what it is that you're trying to call into life. And honestly, you move towards a new day, and I feel like you expose yourself. Like you're just exposing yourself because you've awakened and you want others to see it. You can't even hide it anymore. It's like, wow, the knowledge has been presented to me. I need to take this knowledge and I have to honor it and I have to move forward with it, because the way that it was presented, I feel like you had no choice but to honor it. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Clarity for the page. Wow. Page of Swords. All these pages are messengers, if you ask me. Like pages are, especially the Page of Wands. Ace of Swords comes out. But the Page of Swords, that's crazy. Eight of Cups. Wow. The Empress. Knight of Wands. Nope, just one card, please. Knight of Wands. Okay, one more time. Just one card. Oh, wow. Okay. Look who came out after the Empress. The Emperor. Powerful stuff, Earth Signs. Magician. Oh, cards flying everywhere. Six of Swords. All right. So with the Page of Swords coming out, I feel like whatever information is presented to you in the form of synchronicities or other people, however it flows into your life, it causes you to instantly move into this fearless place of aligning with a new truth. I feel like it reshapes your perceptions and it causes you to move in a new direction. But in truth, you are not afraid of your truth. You're not afraid to honor your truth, because however this is presented to you, it's just, it moves you forward fearlessly. It takes away some of the doubts that you had and some of the insecurities that were going on. And it honestly allows you to see situations that are taking place in your life in a different way and walk through the storm. That's also what I'm picking up from the Page of Swords, is that you're walking through the storm. Yes, things may not be looking the way that you wanted them to, and maybe things are falling apart in your life, but they're only falling apart so that they can fall together. You may be experiencing a lot of different radical experiences where you're like, why the fuck does this keep happening? But it's only so that you can fully align and move through the storm and move with your truth through the storm. Not move through the storm the way that you feel that you're supposed to. Not move through the storm the way that society says you're supposed to. Not move through the storm the way your parents said that you're supposed to. Move through the storm in the way that you've been presented, so that you know that this is in alignment with you. You're aligning with a new truth, and you are honoring and moving forward with that. Literally. Look at the sword. He's using, in the Nine of Pentacles, he's using a sword to cut his cantaloupe, his melon. And you have the Ace of Swords. You are obtaining a truth that is unknown to you. It was not a part of your life before. It was something that you were, maybe you were kind of looking at it a little bit, or you thought about it, and you kind of went back and forth, but now you are aligning with your truth, and because of that, you align with your power. You align with your ability to make things happen and to work in your favor. That's why you ended the week with the Magician, because of whatever truth you decide to stand in, and puts you in this space of honoring yourself and working towards building a life that you are in alignment with, and in a life that will make you happy despite whatever circumstances may be taking place in your life right now. You're seeing that the overall bigger picture, this is small compared to that. And that's crazy, because I just told my air signs that. But in the overall scheme of things, whatever situations you're having to walk through right now, these are just trials and tribulations. These are not your journey. Well, they are a part of your journey, but these are not your destination. That's what I was meaning to say. You discover that and you find it. I also hear, Earth signs, you need to get out and connect with Earth. Get out barefoot in nature if it's possible. I know that some places it's snowing, so if you can't get outside and go barefoot, then at least go out, touch a tree, hug a tree, put your palms on a tree if you'd want to be really discreet about it. I know some people don't want to get caught hugging a tree, but I feel like it's super important for Earth signs right now to be connecting with Mother Earth. You need to have your protection stones on you. Cleanse your stones. Tomorrow is a new moon, so get outside and cleanse those stones, and get outside and touch something of the earth realm, of the earthly realm. Touch Mother Earth. Connect with her. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Empress. So there is a deep sense of fertility coming into your life. I do not care if you are a male or a female. There is a lot of fertility around you. You're birthing new ideas, birthing new situations, birthing a new life. And you're healing. I love that this star right there is green, because it reminds me of the star, but with it being green, I feel like you're having a heart chakra healing. You are healing things that have kept you broken or kept you trapped. Maybe things that you were once ashamed of or insecure about, or you thought that you would never get over. You're finally seeing why those happen and gaining a different perception, and it's allowing you to open your heart and love in a different way, because you're experiencing a heart chakra healing. So this week, wear green, Earth signs. Connect with nature. Your heart is opening not only to others, but to yourself and to new experiences. Things are looking up for you, and I see that you are changing the narrative to gratitude rather than pessimism. You're no longer saying, wow, life sucks and everything's depressing and I have no friends and I don't have anything to do. You're realizing how being stuck in those mindsets is what has left you trapped time and time again. Feeling unfulfilled, feeling unhappy, feeling a lack of life. With the Emperor clarifying that Knight of Wands, this is about you not only coming out of that spiritual shell, but being firm and not being afraid of whatever is revealed to you, and not being afraid of revealing your truth to others. It's like, okay, well, this is me. This is what I've learned, and I'm not going to be scared to show you my scars or my wounds. I see that you're very open. You're opening up to the world in a way that you never have before, Earth signs. You are truly stepping out of the cocoon as your spiritual being self, and because of that, you have nothing to fear. You're very fearless right now, and it's so beautiful. The energy that you're aligning with is powerful stuff. So whatever storm you are going through at this point in your life, know that you will weather through it. You are walking through it right now, and on the other side of it is so much healing, so much space. You're able to move forward and leave behind those things that no longer serve you. Leave behind those doubts and those fears and those insecurities and all of the things that have kept you trapped from your past cycle, that blocked you from ever being able to get into your magician energy. So it took for you to go through these experiences and to be able to sit down with yourself and identify your blockages to fully embody the magician energy and be able to begin to manifest and to be able to heal and get in touch with your intuition and get in touch with where you're going. It was just about you not being afraid of facing yourself and facing your monsters, facing what you were afraid of. And now that you've been presented with whatever messages these were, I just see that there's nothing but forward movement and guidance. So I got these new oracles while I was just in Chicago this weekend, the Sacred Rebels, and I love these cards so much. So I'm excited to see what reading or what message you guys get, Earth Signs. These readings the messages are kind of long, so feel free to set your phone down and just let this play. Wow, you guys got 2 messages. I didn't want to read 2, but I guess I have to. I have no choice. So we have Focus on the Light and Collaborative Dreaming. Oh, I love these cards so much. Focus on the Light is 37, which it reduces to 10, of course, with all these endings and new beginnings that are flowing in. A tremendous force of light is gathering around you. It is attracted to the purity of your intention to create from your heart. As your intention grows, so does the light. As the light grows, so does your intention. Magic wants to happen for you now, magician. The synchronicity, perfect timing, opportunities, and information that are needed will seem to be drawn right to your door. You may start to feel as if you cannot walk outside without stumbling into something helpful, wonderful, and inspiring. You might be startled at this interplay of light with your heart. Evokes many new successes and attracts an abundance of opportunities your way. You may need to adjust as the field of light grows stronger and its effects become more palpable. It may bring rather dramatic improvements into your world. You may be uncomfortable or feel out of your depth with these changes. This would be understandable, but it would be a shame for you to hold on to that resistance for anything more than a brief moment. Any resistance or fear will inhibit the continuing free flow of the light so that it can manifest its beauty through you in the physical world where it is needed. It is best to stay focused on your pure heart and intentions. Just allow all else to happen in its own accord without making it mean anything too personal. Simply let it be the workings of the great light of love flowing through a pure heart and touching the world. Even if the light is drawn to you and flows through you, it has some dazzling effects. You don't have to get caught up in it. Doing so might start you worrying that you are unworthy or that you are unable to keep up. This worry will constrict possibilities rather than allowing the free flow of the light. You have permission simply to be appreciative of the light and to enjoy it as you continue to focus on what really matters, the pure intention of your heart and your desire to create. If you are not sure what this means or how it would look on a practical level, consider this example. A service-oriented business becomes very successful financially and gains considerable commercial power, which can be used to help promote its message or assist other organizations in gaining exposure to the public. Of course, that power could be used in less pure ways, such as boosting personal ego rather than promoting the agenda of the heart. Power games in politics might start erupting as people grab for their share, and suddenly the purity of the project begins to crumble. Sometimes success can be like a powerful mirror in a shining searchlight as it shows up what was already within someone or a group of people. Under the spotlight of success is more intense, amplified, and obvious. This can give us an opportunity to sow the seeds of our own destruction or to work on what arises from a heart-centered perspective to create a firmer foundation that supports even greater attainment. This oracle brings an assurance of success of the highest order, not just commercially, but from the heart. It will manifest as a highly valuable offering to the world. This applies to a project, endeavor, or organization in which you are involved. Your heart will help you realize which group or project it applies to. It may be more than one. However, you must stay focused. Enjoy the glittering lights of success, but don't be distracted by them. Stay on point with what you want to create and why. Stay true to yourself. This oracle also brings another message. Don't be distracted by others' paths around you. At this time, you are too close to succeeding on the one you are on now. Diluting your energies in the pursuit of too much will slow down your success, and the world needs your light to shine sooner rather than later. In time, you may diversify and explore other ways to express yourself, but for now, build what you are working on and know that success is coming swiftly. Wow. The next card that you guys have is collaborative dreaming. Such long cards. Your heart is big enough to dream not only for yourself but for a new humanity. Imagine a world that is healed with respect, understanding, and with community that fosters life. Even your dreams that relate to you alone will contribute positively to the greater good because that is the nature of your heart. Wow, both of your cards, I just told you you're having a heart chakra healing, and both of these cards are heavily centered around your heart. Your heart naturally and intelligently cooperates in a grand scheme of loving creativity, working to heal the hearts of the world. The heart creates win-win situations that benefit the individual and the collective. You are being asked to honor your growing desire to co-create with conscious, like-minded people. Your collaborative dreaming is a heart-inspired win-win, bringing mutual enhancement to yourself and others. The heart wants to love and be loved. Working with others creatively is a way to allow your heart to grow. It is a chance for you to learn how to honor yourself and others and to find ways to live and let live. Simply by growing and strengthening your active trust in your heart's guidance. You are asked to bear through rough patches that can happen when you work creatively with others. Ideas might clash and there can be friction, particularly if you have different ways of working. Sometimes big dreams need more fire to ignite them into reality. More fire might require more friction along the creative path. It is not meant to be a permanent condition. Your guidance is to embrace any experiences of friction or tension within yourself or as you work with another, with compassion, detachment, and tolerance. This oracle is guiding you to stay in your integrity, honor what you feel, and remember why you chose to open up to group endeavors in the first place, especially if the group involvement becomes complex or challenging. Call on unconditional love each day and evening. It only takes a moment to do. I call on unconditional love. Please help me and guide me and this project. You are going through this experience or will be in the near future because you are a part of a new creative learning program for humanity. This learning program is taking place at a spiritual level, and it requires highly individualistic and creative people to learn to work with each other without compromising who they are in order to reach a common creative goal. It is wonderful, important, and challenging creative and spiritual work. Please remember that what really matters is that you hear your own voice. Others may or may not be able to receive it. When you hear your own voice, you will be able to connect with your heart truths. You will know when it is right to remain in a group or when you need to withdraw. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you at this phase of your life and creative journey. You are no longer to think of yourself as the lone wolf. Yes, you have your own unique path to tread, but you now have tasks to accomplish for your own growth and the greater good that require more than a one-man band. You will still do your own work, of course. However, others are on the way to help you. There is only so much a single drop of water can do on its own, though it is precious. Together, those drops can become a wave and make a considerable impact in the world. You are a part of a wave of loving consciousness, and you are meant to be exploring collaborative dreams, healing relationships, and conscious communities. Some connections will be short-lived and perhaps involve some learning experiences that you are hopeful of never needing to repeat. Others will be longer-term loves. Either way, you will emerge more of yourself and more in connection with the world that wants your ideas, presence, energy, and light. This oracle also brings a message to those of you that are involved in a group and are struggling over whether to continue or to let it go and move on. You are asked to trust yourself and to allow any group to become more powerful than the wisdom of your own heart. and not to allow any group to become more powerful than the wisdom of your heart. Always allow the sacred rebel within you to question authority. Is it loving and wise authority, or is it coming from a place of fear-based control? Look to your heart's wisdom to discern whether your involvement in a group is healthy or not. Sometimes a group can only receive so much of our energy before it's time to move on. Sometimes a group is not receiving us at all, but we feel that we are meant to be a guiding hand in it for a period of time before our heart urges us to let go. Ask for guidance. You will know what to do, and you must always trust your own voice. All right, Earth Signs, that has been your reading for this week. I love you so much, and I'm sending you so much positive energy. Please make sure you are liking these videos, commenting, sharing. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Namaste.